Hey everybody, Big Jim here, and we're entering the second week of January 2010, the new decade, new year, and actually we're off to a pretty darn good start. Being in the stores this past week, everyone was saying how good traffic has been. The estimate counts have been pretty good, so so far so good this year. We know we always close strong, and a lot of those estimates that we're doing today will lead to jobs in the next coming weeks. So keep up the good job. The better the estimate count, the better the numbers are going to be at the end of the month. So so good job there. I want to give a shout out and a little recognition to a few different people. Last week, Bill Kavanaugh and Damon Thompson up in the Rancho Cordova store helped me film, or were part of my my training on under the product knowledge and beating the big box stores. Damon, thanks. I know he was a little nervous and was tough on himself, critiquing himself how he performed. But as I was telling everyone, it's difficult when you're on camera to come off so confident, and you get a little stage struck. And any of you that have done the employee profiles can definitely know what it's like. So Damon, thanks for doing your best for me, and Bill, thanks. You know, it's really valuable information. Hopefully everyone's watching them, getting the idea of what we're trying to do here at S&G, and most importantly, practicing the new concepts and ideas, role-playing them, so that when it comes your turn to shine, boy, you can just come off without a hitch, and you can just kind of like talk about the values of S&G and what makes us different and why we're so much better than the other stores without missing a beat. And that's kind of like what the whole concept that we're going for is, selling the total value, the total package of S&G. Okay, so it's just not about the product. It's just not about the labor. It's just not about the price. It's just not about the warranty. It's just not about you, the salesperson. It's about everything that we offer. And when you combine it all together at a very affordable price, quality product, quality installation, quality company, quality service, quality warranties, boy, it does add up to a great value for the consumer. Okay, and it's up to us to convey that to them. Okay, again, we don't want to be talking about, in reference to last week's training video, we don't want to be talking about what the other stores do or what they don't do. It's important for us to be talking about what we offer and what we do. Okay, so that was the point of the video. Okay, it's kind of like go in and tell them what we do, what we offer, and sometimes you might have to get a little bit more forceful and say things such as, obviously we have a lifetime installation warranty on our carpets. I'm sure you all know that the Home Depot warranties are 1 year. Now the consumer might not know that, so I might have to point it out, but we always want to lead with what our strength is and talk about us first. Okay, so hopefully you got that from the video. Again, guys, thanks for helping me do that. We are going to be looking and filming other videos, basically on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, and getting more into the sales technique and the sales training and what we're looking to say. Okay, I hope you all realize that I'm forcefully suggesting that you take these into account and practice them, and this is the way we want to sell. Okay, these topics are thought out, they're discussed, they're proven winners. Okay, and that's why it's not just that you're watching them for entertainment and mulling over and saying, well, I kind of like this one, or I think that one might be good, or I'm going to do part of this or part of that. That's not what we're looking for. Okay, we're looking for uniformity throughout the company. We're looking to you to adopt these practices and procedures, and we feel it's only going to make you a better salesperson, help you close more jobs, help the company S&G do better, which in turn will be better for you. So thanks for watching, and keep practicing, because it really does make a difference. Okay, I want to give a shout out to Doug Caskey over in the Almaden store. I was there last Monday, or actually it was Tuesday, working on putting out some of the new carpets, and I heard Doug calling some past customers from 3, 4, 5 years ago, and he came off so smooth. It was great to listen to him, and he was telling me how responsive and how energized the customers were. You know, it's basically Doug introducing himself. Hi, this is Doug from S&G Carpets. You bought, vinyl from us 4 years ago, and I was just calling to say hi, see how things were going, and he was just amazed at what the response from the customers were. Okay, still loving their products, praising him, praising the company. Oh, it's great to hear from you guys, and so on and so forth. So, as Doug told me, he used to be a telemarketer, so making kind of these cold calls is not something new to him. But the response was way different. He said when he was a telemarketer, people were slamming the phone, swearing at him, telling him not to call ever again. But the S&G customers were like appreciative. It's like, hey, thanks for calling. Happy New Year. Oh, you guys were wonderful. I still love my product. And then at the end of the short, brief conversation, Doug simply said, if there's any other projects we can do or help any of your friends or family, definitely we're here for you. Okay? The best form of advertising we could possibly have is one-on-one contact with a consumer who bought from us before. Okay? It's imperative that everyone get on the bandwagon on this and start doing it in your free time. Okay? The goal, quite candidly, is for every salesperson to make probably 80 to 100 phone calls like this a day. Okay? We're talking about 30 seconds on the phone. So you're talking about an hour total of making the 100 phone calls. And obviously, as time permits and customers coming in and workload and things like that. But, we are in January. We're not super slammed. There's a lot of free time. So instead of maybe, playing on the computer or I've heard some stores doing Facebook or talking about football pools or things like that, we can dedicate part of that free time to get in touch with our past customers. So it's great to hear Doug doing it. Hopefully all the other stores are doing it. So keep up the good job. Another little tip. Obviously everyone is hoping that they're going to hit their bonus numbers this month. And some of the people were a little scared about the margins. We're looking at the margins, something that we haven't really done before. Kind of a new concept to a lot of the flooring consultants. Well, I know Joan was telling me, the store manager in Almaden, that Mike Owings had a great suggestion, and that was if you just start charging the freight, that's probably going to raise your margins enough to ensure that you're at where you need to be. Okay, so that $55 freight on every carpet order or hard surface order, chances are, on a $1,000 order, that's 5.5 points raising it. On a $2,000 order, 2.75 or whatever it is, 2.8% margin increase. So great tip. Thanks for that one. Okay, Mike, that was a good idea you had there. It's something that kind of flies under the radar. Everybody expects to pay freight. We used to be really good at collecting it, and then we kind of got out of the habit. So put that one back in your memory bank, something great that you can do to ensure that you're going to get your margins. The way we're going with the estimates, I'm sure a whole bunch of people are going to be hitting their target number, and if you charge a freight, then you'll be sure to getting your full bonus. So that's all I really had for this week. Guys, keep up the good work. We're off to a good start. Okay, I remind you all to work as a team. I know we have the individual goals this month with the volume and the margins, but kind of like Hillary Clinton said, it takes a village. Whenever you can tag team customers, boy, it sure does work well for the company. Works well for you too. Especially if you have someone talking about color or fashion, and somebody can come in and throw in a couple little tidbits about installation or durability, things like that. Don't be afraid to hop in there and engage a customer when they've been working with someone, just to throw in a little, little variety, a little added ideas or decorating and things like that. So anyways, I'll talk to you later. Hopefully we'll have another training video up in a few days. So keep working hard, doing your best. We appreciate it. Take care. Bye-bye.